Hey, Mary here, just sitting here today in my office, reflecting about how energy follows intent. So whatever your intention is, and you can define that, then your energy and your participation can follow. Think about that. Energy follows intent. And as most of you know, especially if you're regular subscribers here, I come to my office every day and I ask myself, what is your intention? And I think about it. What's my intention? And one of the reasons I do that is it brings me into the here and now. It causes me to check myself. Why am I here? What am I doing? What's my purpose? All of those things come running through in my mind. What's my intention for today? What's my purpose? What am I doing on the planet? So I think it's time to reflect, because let's face it, there's still crazy things going on in the world. Nothing's changed there, probably more crazy actually. But what I've come to know is that talk's cheap. People don't always say, well, they don't always do what they say. So you've got to say and do it and follow up. And I think that's the power of honourable intent, if you like. Because honourable intent's an interesting one. You can have honourable intent about how you go about your business, your integrity, all of those things. And usually what happens, well, I've found it true, is that if you start off with your intent being honourable and with integrity, and most of all being congruent, then people usually understand where you're coming from. And through honourable intent, or let's take it a bit further, the power of intentionality, if you just stretch that out, the power of intentionality, imagine that, thinking about that. You do have the power over what you intentionalize in your life. Think about that. But what comes from that is people know that you will deliver. No reason to question what you're doing. And if you're consistently applying that to who you are in the world, who you're being in your business, who you're being in life, then that will give you some authority. Well, I believe it does anyway. Because people want to do business with people that are genuine, authentic, congruent, and real. So let's get back to the power of intention or intentionality. What's my intention? What's your intention? If you're in business, ask yourself that. Write it down. What does it mean? It means that I am intending to do X, Y, and Z, and I will follow up with my promise. And one of the things that it helps me with as well when I sit there every morning and have this is that it helps me think about my presence. Who am I being? So just that one line, what's my intention for today? It helps me tap into that essence. I love that word so much. It's so good. If you get the essence of someone, it means that you get them, you understand them. And from essence comes, I believe, presence. You have a presence about you. You know those people. They walk into a room and you go, wow, so-and-so's here. And I believe the way to create more presence is to be comfortable in your own skin, know who you are all the time, know who you are, and start to create being that person. There's so many of us can do. We can do till the cows come home, as we say. But being is a lot harder. Being requires silence, reflection, solitude to some degree, I think. And then you can start to really dig deeper into What's your essence? Who am I being? And from that will come presence. Gosh, there's a lot of food for thought there, isn't there? This all started, remember, just reflecting on what is my intention, the power of intent, intentionality, what I can create in the world, my purpose, why am I on the planet? It's a big question. So start there, work your way through it. Practice on your friends if you like. Say, do you really get me when I say this? Because they'll know the difference. If it comes from here in your heart and your soul and your purpose of who you are, they'll get you. They'll get your presence. They'll understand you have honourable intent. And be aware of the talk is cheap thing, because you have to be able to deliver. Deliver on your promises. Stay honourable. This is Mary Scott. Thanks for watching, and do subscribe. Do ask me questions. I love that part of doing these videos. I love inquiry. And have yourself a beautiful rest of the day. Bye for now.